Hi everyone, today is March the 2nd, 2022, and I'm making this video as a bit of a question. Usually I like to answer questions that people have, but today I have a question, and so I'm putting it out there so that if the people who had this conversation on YouTube see this, if they can respond to me either in a comment or in via their own video, that would be great. Or if anyone else knows the answer to this question, can answer me, that would be awesome too. So Rafi from the Endgame Investor, he interviewed a guy by the name of Doug. I didn't get his last name, but this was about Monero. And I don't know much about Monero, or not, I don't know its value case, but I understand its value case. But this thing made me come up with a question. All right. And the other question I have is for Rafi himself. He said at about minute marker 30 or so, he said that this idea of Monero was not jiving with him because he said that the concept of the value of a thing is derived from the work that goes into it, is a Marxist concept, and he doesn't like that idea, and therefore, but I don't debate that it is that Marxist ideology thing of like, oh, then the proletariat own everything and that leads to communism, etc. That's not my not debate really, but my genuine question on this. My question is, but a gold coin, doesn't that also derive from the work that went into mining it and refining it and all of that? Like, isn't that what also gold derives from? I mean, and I ask this is a genuine question, Rafi. If you hear this, and hey, I'm all about the gold, okay? Like, yeah. Anyways, it's wearable wealth, right? But why is it valuable? Because it's anonymous, it's pseudonymous, not even pseudonymous, it's anonymous. But and it's you hold it, you own it, and no one has control over it. And it's completely my responsibility. But it also derives value because of the mining energy, etc. that went into it. So I had trouble with when you were kind of getting stuck on that point with your guest. So if you can explain that to me, that'd be great. Of why you were getting on that point so much. Now my second question is for Rafi's guest by the name of Doug, and he said something that completely it kind of raised my red flags a little bit about he said, well, you have to, and this was about maybe minute marker 15-16 of the video. He said something about, well, the value is in the not even pseudonymous, almost in the anonymous transferability of value, which that's great. I'm with him on that point. But as far as what is underlying that, just forget about that. And I don't like that. Just forget about that. Sorry, no. I mean that's the mistake we make with fiat currency, because anytime somebody says, just forget about that bit, I'm like, no. So my question to the guest is this. So I get the point that you can transfer value from A to B and B to A as an exchange for goods and services transacted by A to B. But here's my question now to you, and I'm asking this sort of with the back end basis of, say, Ethereum, okay? And yeah, I know that no regular crypto people really like, I mean, no hardcore crypto or hard money person really likes Ethereum because of the fact that it has a CEO and therefore, you know, there's like one chokehold, so to speak. But that being said, say, you know, that ability to have smart contracts and have that sort of the smart contract aspect really is the value of Ethereum. So in that sense, when you are, and of course you're not doing this when you're buying and selling and speculating on, you know, oh, I buy ETH at 700, is it going to go up to 1500, is it going to go up to 4000? Yeah, that's all speculative crap, but the technology itself has its value in the smart contract idea. So my question to you is, if Monero is completely like paper cash, like, okay, you know, like nobody needs to know kind of thing, then what exactly is Monero? And you responded to Rafi at around minute 32 by saying something to the effect that okay, like say, you know, you sell me this thing and I pay you $30, and then that just like blew Rafi's mind, and he was like, what? No, you went back into the dollar thing. What happens when the dollar goes to zero? Okay, so let me ask you this, Doug, or anybody who knows Monero really well. Can I sell you 1 hour of financial consultative services in exchange for 1 hour of therapeutic counseling services? Can I do that? Can I do that anonymously through this mechanism, so to speak, of Monero? And then, if yes, then the second part of that decision tree question that I have is, how then does the ownership of that property transfer over from A to B and B to A, almost like a barter, but how does it transfer over? Now we're talking title, right? How does that transfer over without, like, well, not necessarily governments getting involved, because I get that that's the like primary thing, the use case, whatever, but if it's anonymous, then, but all title is not held anonymously, right? I mean, unless you're holding things in a trust type of a thing in certain states, and you know, and you create these like elaborate rules and or structures that protect your private property, say from you know, from visibility from people who try to sue you, etc. So how do you keep that, like, once you get into the realm of transferring real value assets from A to B, B to A, with no censorship and complete privacy, how do you do that given the constraint of title requirements? That's a question I have. I hope you guys, both you Rafi and you Doug, see this and are able to answer. I would very, very much appreciate it. And Doug, I cannot go to your conference because I have 3 kids and I'm always driving them around. But I would love to learn more. So if you have any like any kind of like web-like things that I can hear more, learn more about this, I would be very appreciative. Thanks so much. Bye.